Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Divine Feminine. So Divine Feminine, this is your weekly reading for this week. Divine Feminine, please keep in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. As well, keep in mind that timing is fluid, so this reading can manifest this week. It can manifest later on down the line of time. Or this present reading could be past energy for you. If this present reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers or closure for you in this present reading that pertains to your past situation or circumstance. So Divine Feminine, I did get messages for you during the pre-shuffle. And the messages that I got was, I heard this month. So what I picked up on was, Divine Feminine, something could have started the beginning of February and it's going to be over by the end of February. But I heard like this month or like the whole month. So I don't know if something might start up for you this week and it's going to last until the end of the month, until the end of February. I don't know whether this thing or situation is good or bad. But I heard this month, but it felt like the whole month. So I don't know what that could be, Divine Feminine, but you will probably know more than me. But those were the messages that I got. So something to do with the month of February or like the whole month of February. So something might end for you at the end of this month, Divine Feminine. It could have started the beginning of February or it might start this week, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. But it's going to be over by the end of this month. So this month is almost over. All right, so let me jump into the reading. For this week weeklies, for the weekly readings for this week, I'm doing these readings a little bit different as well. So I'm gonna start off by pulling you a message from this deck right here and this deck right here. I'm gonna do a mini love reading as well, and then I'm gonna get into the other half of the reading. All right, give me a message for Divine Feminine for this week. Messages for Divine Feminine. Give me one message for Divine Feminine. A message for Divine Feminine. All right. So we have practice moderation. Practice moderation, Divine Feminine. This is your message. Divine Feminine, you could be a Sagittarius. You can have Sagittarius in your chart, or you dealing with a Sagittarius. Because I'm picking up, of course, moderation. I'm picking up temperance. Temperance is all about moderation. So Divine Feminine, especially if you are a Sagittarius, that energy could be for you. Practice moderation. I'm kind of picking up, Divine Feminine, if you're a Sagittarius, I'm picking up get back into the swing of things. Get back into the swing of things. And I'm picking up like your major arcana, temperance. Doing something in moderation. Okay, give me a message from Divine Feminine for Divine Feminine for this week. But you don't have to be a Sagittarius, though. You don't have to be a Sagittarius. It's for all Divine Feminines. Practice moderation. Give me a message for Divine Feminine for this week. All right, flew right out. Okay, it's a mystic healer. Mystic healer, Divine Feminine. Healing energy flows through you. So Divine Feminine, this week, Spirit wants you to know that healing energy flows through you. And this card is bringing back to me what I kind of felt when I heard the messages, like during the pre-shuffle. I kind of felt the energy that some of you guys, it was like a physical ailment. And it could have been bothering you guys since the beginning of February. Some type of physical ailment. So this card coming out, it just confirmed to me what I was picking up intuitively. Again, for some of you guys, the beginning of February, you guys, some type of physical ailment was bothering you. Something going on with your health. And it's going to last until the ending of February. Divine Feminine, something, healing energy flows through you this week. So if you follow your intuition, whatever spirit is prompting you to do to heal yourself, you will be healed by the end of February. Whatever type of physical ailment, like I said, I picked up, it either started at the beginning of February or some type of physical ailment might start this week, Divine Feminine. But healing energy flows through you. So we have Mystic Healer. So Divine Feminine, this Mystic Healer energy could also be in your energy. So either you're the Mystic Healer, Divine Feminine, or this Mystic Healer is in your energy and is giving you the capability to like heal yourself, to have that healing energy flow through you. Divine Feminine, you could also be sick because of something you're doing as well. So Divine Feminine, it say practice moderation. So Divine Feminine, you could be drinking too much, or you could be smoking too much, or you could be having sex with the wrong person. You could be taking too much medication, too many vitamins, too many minerals, something like that. You could be overly doing something, Divine Feminine. So like I said, this could be smoking, drinking, vitamins, but you're taking too much of it and it could be causing you like a physical ailment. I'm also picking up sexual intercourse. So Divine Feminine, it could be somebody that you're having sex with that you shouldn't be having sex with. And this person could be getting you sick. And it don't have to be a STD. It's just your body telling you shouldn't be having intercourse with this person. If this person gets you sick. Or every time you have intercourse with this person, you get migraines, you get headaches or something like that. All right, so let me jump into the love portion and see what you can expect, Divine Feminine, this week in love and romance. So I'm going to pull 2 cards from this deck right here. Okay, what's going on with Divine Feminine? What's Divine Feminine's messages of love for this week? Message of love. All right, so we have leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. So Divine Feminine, some type of leap of faith. You could have been contemplating making a move in the past, or you might be contemplating making a move this week. But it's saying, Divine Feminine, leap of faith. It is safe to make the move you're considering. This can even be to reconcile, to approach a lover, or to break ties with a lover. Some type of leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. So this could be to go your separate ways from a lover or to approach a lover. One more love message for Divine Feminine for this week. All right. Yeah, we have new love. Yeah, new love. So Divine Feminine, you could be breaking ties with an old love and going towards a new lover. Or you could be taking a leap of faith to reconcile with the old lover. But we have new love here. So you're going towards a new lover, or you're reconciling with like an old flame or something like that. But new love is here. A new love or recommitment to develop. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. So new love. This new love can also be self-love as well. So Divine Feminine, you could be recommitting to love in general. It could just be to loving yourself, putting yourself first, or a lover. But to me, sometimes this new love is self-love. Because it's like you have to love yourself or master self-love before you're able to commit to another. So new love could be self-love as well to me, in my opinion. So that's what you can expect, Divine Feminine. So let's see what's going on with these 2 cards. What's going on with Divine Feminine with leap of faith? What's going on with this, with Divine Feminine? Leap of faith, love and romance this week. Okay, Divine Feminine, you scared yourself that day? You scared yourself that day, okay? So, Divine Feminine, you probably want to fix something. Or Divine Feminine, you're realizing that you made a mistake, a big mistake in the past. So you could have made a big mistake, Divine Feminine, and reconcile with the lover. And this week you might take a leap of faith and leave this lover, or cut ties with a lover. Or Divine Feminine, I'm picking up a mistake. But Divine Feminine, you scared yourself. Someday you scared yourself. So you probably reconcile with a lover, Divine Feminine, that your conscience was telling you not to reconcile with. Or Divine Feminine, you could have did something in the past that a lover didn't like. It could have turned this lover off. And you could be going back to this lover this week to like apologize or make amends or explain yourself. I'm picking that up too. Divine Feminine, something you could have did in the past, you was like out of character and it could have turned a lover off. I don't know what you did. But you scared yourself that day, Divine Feminine. And I think something you did could have turned a lover off. So you might be approaching this lover, Divine Feminine, this week to like I said, to either apologize or to like explain yourself on whatever happened that day, whichever day this is. What's going on with Divine Feminine's lover with this leap of faith energy? What's going on with Divine Feminine's lover? We are not right for each other. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, when you approach this lover might reject you or turn you down. Or your lover is not ready to forgive you right now, Divine Feminine. So what I'm picking up, Divine Feminine, is you're going to take a leap of faith towards an old lover to, again, talk about whatever happened in the past, apologize, Divine Feminine, explain yourself. Even if the conversation don't go your way, Divine Feminine, it's good to clear the air, to get something off your chest. Divine Feminine, this person can't never say that you didn't try. Because this lover is going to turn you down, Divine Feminine, if you approach them. Yeah. Divine Feminine, if you're attempting to break ties with a lover this week, you're taking a leap of faith to break ties with a lover. Your lover is going to agree with you. So Divine Feminine, you might go to a lover this week and say, I think it's best if we break up or we get a divorce or we just be friends. Divine Feminine, this lover is going to agree with you. And this lover is going to say, we are not right for each other. Yeah, so this lover is going to agree with you. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, again, you might go to a lover and tell this lover y'all better off as friends or to not be together. And this lover going to agree with you. So that's why Spirit is telling you to take the leap of faith. So Divine Feminine, I'm picking up two groups of y'all. If you take a leap of faith and tell a lover how you really feel, like you fell out of love with them or you feel as though y'all should just be friends, Spirit is telling you, Divine Feminine, go ahead and do it. Say what you got to say because this lover feels the same way. Yeah, this lover is going to agree with you and it's going to end in peace. Divine Feminine, if you're taking a leap of faith, the other group of you guys, if you're taking a leap of faith to make amends with a lover or apologize, this lover is not ready to forgive you. And Divine Feminine, Spirit wants you to get that off your chest. And I keep hearing, Divine Feminine, this lover, if he rejects you, he can never be able to say that you never tried, Divine Feminine. So do it anyway to get something off your chest. Yep. All right. So what's going on with Divine Feminine with new love? I want to tell you so much. So these two messages of love, Divine Feminine, could be two separate groups of Divine Feminines. Or one might relate to you and the other one might not. Or, you know, it could just be two separate groups of you guys. But concerning new love, Divine Feminine, you want to tell a lover so much. Or you might tell a lover that you want to tell your lover so much. This could be a new lover, Divine Feminine, that you're talking to. It could be. What's going on with Divine Feminine's lover concerning new love? Okay. You did not break me. Okay. So concerning new love, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, I also see too that if you attempt to like reconcile with the old lover that you could have offended, this lover is saying to you, we are not right for each other. But Divine Feminine, this lover might give you another chance, but he's like going to give you a hard time. So it's like this lover is going to let you back in his life, but he's going to set boundaries at first. This lover is going to set boundaries. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I don't know what you did to this lover. I'm picking up Divine Feminine. You turned this lover off or you offended this man in some type of way. And he got his guard up and he do not want to let his guard down. But Divine Feminine, I'm picking up that this your lover, he likes you, but he just don't trust you. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you talking to an old lover. And it's an opportunity out here for you to recommit to love. And it's developing. So Divine Feminine, you have to give this lover a chance. You got to give it time, Divine Feminine. Because whoever your lover is or your ex or whoever you want to reconcile with, he got his guard up. Yeah. But Divine Feminine, you saying that you want to tell this lover so much. Because some type of recommitment to love is developing. So you want to tell this lover, you want to talk to this lover. You want this lover to give you the time of day. And your lover is saying, you did not break me. Yeah, but Divine Feminine, I think you did. You could have hurt this man's feelings or something. Or you disappointed this person. Yeah, because they're saying to you, Divine Feminine, you did not break me. Divine Feminine, you saying, I want to tell you so much, and your lover is saying, you did not break me. So Divine Feminine, I think that you're going to say some things to this lover. He might not want to hear it, but Divine Feminine, you telling this lover the truth. From like the beginning to the end. You telling some type of truth. You're speaking your truth. So this lover is either saying to you, Divine Feminine, your truth is not breaking me, or I'm not bothered by your truth, or this lover is saying, I also see in the cards, Divine Feminine, when you speak your truth to this lover is going to realize, Divine Feminine, that you was never the problem from the beginning. I see that too. I just saw that. So this is what this mystic healer could be about. Healing energy flows through you, Divine Feminine. So it's like you speaking your truth to a lover, Divine Feminine. Whatever y'all talking about. And this lover is going to realize Divine Feminine was not the one who broke my heart. Divine Feminine, this lover is saying you did not break me. I'm kind of picking up too. A lover is saying Divine Feminine wasn't never the problem in the first place. Yeah, because it's like Divine Feminine, you telling your lover so much. You want to tell this lover something, and he's going to give you the opportunity to speak, Divine Feminine. And when you start talking, this lover going to say Divine Feminine was not the one who broke me. Yeah. Some type of healing going to take place, Divine Feminine, because you speaking your truth. Yeah, something like that. That's why something is new love. This is new love. Divine Feminine, a lover could have been wrongfully offended by you because of some type of misunderstanding. Yeah, Divine Feminine, just by you speaking, I see that. You speaking your truth, you're going to heal a lover. You speaking your truth, yeah. Yep, so I see that going on, Divine Feminine. I don't know if this lover is going to literally come out and say that, Divine Feminine, to you. But that's what's going on, Divine Feminine. If you find yourself speaking to a lover and you speaking from your heart, Divine Feminine, you explaining yourself, you speaking your truth, you're going to like heal a lover. From whatever type of stronghold or misunderstanding, a lover is going to be healed, Divine Feminine. Whether this lover bring it to your attention or not. So that's why I see why Mystic Healer is here for you. This is your message. Divine Feminine, healing is going on around you, whether you realize it or not. Healing energy flows through you. Divine Feminine, this Mystic Healer energy is around you. So do something in moderation. So Divine Feminine, I don't know. Maybe when you get ready to talk to this lover, maybe you should be sober. And you can get a drink afterwards. Because Spirit wants some type of healing to be going on, Divine Feminine. So Spirit probably wants you to be sober when you interact with this lover. So Divine Feminine, you could say what you got to say. So it won't interrupt your intoxication. Divine Feminine won't interrupt Spirit's plan to like cause healing. So something like that. I don't know. I'm giving that for an example, but I didn't expect that to come out in these cards. But Divine Feminine, you're going to heal a lover. And I don't think you probably going to realize it. Because I think a lover was wrongfully offended by you, Divine Feminine. Or something like that. Yeah. It could have been a karmic or something. Divine Feminine, it could have been a misunderstanding. Like something that happened in the past. Or maybe even this week. And a karmic could have been in the middle of it, Divine Feminine. So it's like if you speak your truth to this lover, your lover is going to realize maybe the karmic lied to him, Divine Feminine, if you speak your truth or something. Something like that. Your lover might not tell you what's going on, but Divine Feminine, some of you guys, a lover is going to be healed. All right, so sometimes when I do readings, my mouth get dry. I just had to go get me some grape juice. I can't stand that when my mouth gets dry like that. All right. So what I'm going to also do, I'm going to pull some tea leaf cards for you, Divine Feminine, just to get some extra energy that could be going on around you this week. Give me some tea leaf cards for Divine Feminine this week. Give me some tea leaf cards for Divine Feminine. I'm going to just let them pop out. Okay, that's enough. That's a lot. Okay. So let's see. We have February. So we in February now. We have box. You will receive a gift. So I see off the rip, Divine Feminine, February is going to be something is going to work out for your good, Divine Feminine. It's like what I see. It's like Divine Feminine. In the month of February, it's like something is going on in the month of February, Divine Feminine, concerning a hater, an enemy, or a foe, or a karmic to you. It's like, Divine Feminine, I see the Most High is keeping an enemy away from you, or a karmic or a hater away from you. So Divine Feminine, Spirit is positioning you so you can receive this gift. So Divine Feminine, this can even be a situation where I also see too, Divine Feminine, I'm going to say a karmic too, because a karmic don't have to be a person. A karmic could be a thing. Divine Feminine, say like you was over drinking in January. You was drinking too much. So in February, Spirit fixed it, Divine Feminine, to where you can't drink as much. Because Spirit wanted you to be sober-minded in February. So you can receive this gift, Divine Feminine. So that could be too why I picked up like a physical ailment. So it's like Divine Feminine, you probably slowed down on drinking because every time you drink, you get sick or your stomach start hurting or something like that. It's like what I saw in this card in February, this cloud blowing, it's like Spirit is keeping an enemy or a karmic energy away from you, Divine Feminine, so you could get this gift. And it could be this mystic healer, this gift right here, a gift of healing. But it's like Divine Feminine, Spirit wants you to be sober-minded. So I see that too going on. And then we have Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So some type of journey you on, Divine Feminine, it could be a karmic cycle you on. But whatever you going through, Divine Feminine, it could be causing you to drink more or smoke more or whatever. You're on a journey, Divine Feminine. So this could be a karmic cycle. It don't have to be. It's either physical or mental. But it will leave you wiser at the end. Whatever this is. Claw. Be careful. Do not take risks. And then we have Heart. Great happiness. Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. We have I. Physical ability. Trust your intuition. All right. There's a lot going on this week, Divine Feminine. Then we have Wall. A misunderstanding. Yeah. Yep. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. So Divine Feminine, this week you have a distant friend thinking of you. Desk. Pay attention to your work, Divine Feminine. This work could be your work of the 3D, like your career, your job. Or this could be pay attention to your work, like your shadow work. What I just heard too is Divine Feminine. If you know that you wrapped up a karmic cycle, okay, I'm going to give you an example. Divine Feminine, say like in the past you used to be a thief. But Divine Feminine, you know you wrapped up that karmic cycle. You know you don't steal no more. And it's like Divine Feminine, somebody could be bringing up, say like something happened in the family, Divine Feminine. And your family member saying, oh, Divine Feminine did it. Because Divine Feminine, we all know Divine Feminine used to steal. Divine Feminine, pay attention to your work. It's like Divine Feminine, you know you ain't steal nothing from nobody in about 5-10 years. So it's like Divine Feminine, you can ignore the naysayers. Pay attention to your work. Because you know you wrapped up that karmic cycle, Divine Feminine. That's why I'm picking up 2 in this. Pay attention to your work. Again, it could be your work, your job on the 3D, your career. Or it could be pertaining to shadow work. Legs. Stepping into a new experience. I'm going to just say it straight up. Divine Feminine, for some of you guys, Spirit don't want you drinking this week. If y'all overly drinking, Spirit wants you to do it in moderation. Possibly even just stop or slow down. I'm picking up alcohol. Yeah. And then we have Period. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Yeah. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And this person that's gossiping about all your secrets, Divine Feminine, this person caused this misunderstanding in your life. And what's going on this week, Divine Feminine, I see it in these tea leaf cards. Spirit is going to fix it. Someone gossiping about all your secrets, Divine Feminine. This person caused a misunderstanding in your life, Divine Feminine. And this person could be jealous of you, Divine Feminine. And this person is really going to be gossiping about you, Divine Feminine, because you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Yep. I also just heard, Divine Feminine, somebody waiting for you to mess up. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, you definitely got like a karmic around you. And Spirit was keeping you away from this karmic. I think Spirit was keeping you away from this karmic, Divine Feminine, the whole month of February. Yeah, some type of karmic, yeah. So Divine Feminine, say like you had like a drinking problem. This person this week might find out that you're trying to kick back on your drinking. And this person just going to start gossiping about you. Because they're going to find out you're trying to do something in moderation. And this person going to start gossiping about you. Like this person going to say, I don't know why Divine Feminine trying to stop drinking now. She been an alcoholic or something. Yeah, somebody just going to start gossiping about you, Divine Feminine. Or this person might say, oh, Divine Feminine want to cut back on her drinking. But in January for the new year, Divine Feminine was at the club, bent over, all on the floor. It's like this person just going to be gossiping about all your secrets, Divine Feminine. So if you spent New Year's with this person, Divine Feminine, y'all went out to the club and you was pissy drunk, this person going to tell everybody what you was doing when you was drunk. Because this person is going to find out that you're trying to cut back on your drinking. Yeah. But it's a psychic ability, trust your intuition. Divine Feminine, I think you're going to pick it up this week that this person gossiping about you, who this person is. Yeah, psychic ability. Divine Feminine, trust your intuition. Yep. I also just saw too, Divine Feminine, be careful, do not take risk. Divine Feminine, your intuition is telling you who this karmic is, who this hater is. So don't take a risk, Divine Feminine, to reach out to this person. Don't take that risk. Because what might happen, Divine Feminine, if this is like your homegirl or something, you might tell her some things that you shouldn't be talking to her about. And Divine Feminine, she going to go off and tell your business. That's what I'm picking up. Be careful. Do not take risks. Because this woman, your homegirl, somebody a karmic to you, Divine Feminine. And y'all could have been separated or not in communication the whole month of February. And Divine Feminine, you might be tempted to reach out to her. Or if she call your phone, Divine Feminine, you might be tempted to answer the phone call. But Divine Feminine, do not take risks because your intuition is telling you something. Regardless, whatever going on, Divine Feminine, your intuition is telling you something. Don't go against your intuition. Be careful, do not take risks. Because when we don't listen to our intuition, that's risky. And sometimes when we don't listen to our intuition, the manifestation of our disobedience is not always apparent. Sometimes it takes time for us to figure out why our intuition was telling us not to do something. Yeah. Yeah, something like that going on. Because Divine Feminine, Spirit trying to give you a gift. Some type of gift. And whatever Divine Feminine was going on with you the whole month of February or this week is for a reason. Because Spirit is trying to position you to receive a gift. And it could even be the gift of healing. Because Divine Feminine, it's a karmic around you that's gossiping about you. So Divine Feminine, Spirit wants you to be on your toes so you can counteract this gossip. So you can cause healing to whatever. Divine Feminine, this karmic probably not even like your friend. And it's like, Divine Feminine, this karmic could be like somebody you don't know. But it's like this karmic is like causing division between you and your friends. Or you and your family. And it's like, Divine Feminine, you gotta, to a certain extent, Spirit wants you to clean it up. Whatever mess this karmic caused, gossiping about your secrets, Divine Feminine, Spirit wants you to be in a position to like clean it up. Or to make amends, or to, or to correct something. To undo what this karmic has done to you or something like that. Because Divine Feminine, a distant friend is thinking about you this week. Yeah, this person gossiping about you could have been a complete stranger and gossiping about you to your family and friends. And it's like your family and friends doubting you, Divine Feminine. For whatever reason. Or something like that. Yeah, it's like, Divine Feminine, whoever this person is or people. It's like, Divine Feminine, this person or these people is digging away at like a specific weakness that you have. And they're using that and they're taking it for a whole mile. So like I said, Divine Feminine, say like everybody know you used to drink or you used to steal. It's like, Divine Feminine, once this person go to your family and friends and be like, well, yeah, Divine Feminine just stole something from me on New Year's. Divine Feminine did this to me, done stole this, done stole that. It's like, Divine Feminine, your family like, I don't know, maybe Divine Feminine did go back to stealing. Or maybe Divine Feminine did start back drinking. Because we know Divine Feminine, that's what Divine Feminine used to do back in the day. It's like, Divine Feminine, somebody doing something, Divine Feminine, and it could be going on behind your back. Yeah, it could be something going on behind your back. And that's why Spirit wants you to practice moderation this week, Divine Feminine. So you can be very intuitive, like on your toes about something. Yeah. This can even be a co-worker, Divine Feminine. This could be a co-worker that's trying to get you fired or so you won't get a promotion, because it say pay attention to your work. So it could be a co-worker as well that's starting trouble with you at work, Divine Feminine. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, this could definitely be a coworker. What's going on with Divine Feminine this week? What do Divine Feminine need to know? Yeah, Divine Feminine, you could be a Sagittarius. Don't have to be. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I think you're this Knight of Wands. Divine Feminine, this karmic, whoever the karmic is in your energy, they could be a water sign or an air sign, don't have to be. But Divine Feminine, you the Knight of Wands. That's what I see initially. And Divine Feminine, somebody don't appreciate some type of bold change or bold move you're making this week. And this person, it's like Divine Feminine, this person, because, okay, Divine Feminine, say like this is your drinking buddy. You and this person, y'all drink together. But it's like Divine Feminine, this week, you might cut back on the drinking. Divine Feminine, this person that's 8 cups is upset because you're trying to do something in moderation. And they're going to go off and start gossiping about you. This person going to go off and get in that 7 of Swords energy. Because they don't appreciate, Divine Feminine, you trying to change. Or you made some type of bold move or something. Yeah. The person that's 8 cups, they're going towards some type of lie, deception, and some type of deceit. Because Divine Feminine, you the Knight of Wands. So basically what I just heard in that Knight of Wands energy, Divine Feminine, you made some type of bold move and bold change. And you didn't really consider somebody else's feelings. Or you didn't expect this person to do what they're going to do to you this week. It's like you just, because the Knight of Wands could be a little bit impulsive. So it's like Divine Feminine, you just upped and changed something. And you didn't, yeah, because that's the Knight of Wands. So it's like the Divine Feminine, you did something and you're not going to expect that this person was offended by the move that you made this week. So I'm hearing Divine Feminine, yeah. Yeah. What I'm picking up is Divine Feminine. I think Spirit wants you to learn to be more intuitive. And Divine Feminine, you probably are not as intuitive, maybe because you're drinking too much or you smoking too much or something like that. Or Divine Feminine, you could just be the type of person that you don't give a damn. But I'm picking up Divine Feminine. Spirit kind of wants you to learn how to be intuitive. It's like Divine Feminine, it's like Divine Feminine, when you around people, it's like Spirit wants you to learn how to be able to read your surroundings and the people who are around you. So things won't catch you off guard. That's what I'm trying to say. Because Divine Feminine, I think when this person offend you this week and when you find out about it, it's going to catch you off guard. But it's like Divine Feminine, if you was intuitive when you should have been, you would have knew already that this person was going to go off and offend you when you did whatever you going to do in this Knight of Wands energy. If you was intuitive as you were supposed to be, you would have did this and expected this energy right here. So Divine Feminine, either you're going to make this move this week and you're expecting this person to go off and offend you, or Divine Feminine, you going to make this move regardless, but this person offending you is going to catch you off guard when you find out. Yeah. Something like that going on. Yeah, something like that going on. Yep, then we had the High Priestess and the Hangman. Yeah. Divine Feminine, whatever this person is going to do against you this week, which is gossip about all your secrets, probably some other stuff too, this person gonna do against you. They did it before to you in the past. They did it before. And Divine Feminine is showing me that whatever this person be doing against you, they know that you don't know. Yeah, they know that you don't know, Divine Feminine. Or you didn't figure it out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it's like Divine Feminine, this person offends you because they know that your intuition is delayed. The High Priestess with the Hangman. This person know that. Because in the cards, it look like this. This how it look. So it's like, let me hold the cards. It's like Divine Feminine. This person like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do against Divine Feminine. And this person cracking up because they know your intuition is delayed. Like Divine Feminine, you being the High Priestess is questionable. This person laughing at your intuition, Divine Feminine. They think it's funny. It's like this person is mocking, like, yeah, this person mocking you, Divine Feminine. But it's like Divine Feminine, you the High Priestess, you just like, you delayed, Divine Feminine. And it could be because you drinking or something. Or this person like to get you drunk or something like that, Divine Feminine. Yeah, this is a friend that likes to get you drunk, Divine Feminine. Or something like that going on. Yeah. This person likes to delay your intuition. Or this person mocks intuition. This person mocks intuition in general. So this could be Divine Feminine. You could be a High Priestess. You could be a tarot reader. And this person just don't believe in tarot readers. But it's like Divine Feminine, I don't think this person like told you that. So Divine Feminine, this could be a co-worker or a friend or a family member. And this person don't like tarot readers. This person got this person just feel a certain type of way about tarot readers. And this person is going to offend you, Divine Feminine, because you're a High Priestess or you're a tarot reader. That's another reason why this person is offending you. Because you're a High Priestess. They feel as though they have the right. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, this person is doing this, whatever they're doing against you, they did it to you before. They did it to you before in the past, Divine Feminine. So again, Divine Feminine, either you're not as intuitive as you should be, or Divine Feminine, you just don't give a damn. You probably know it's this person. I don't know. And then we got the 8 of Swords. So out here so far, we got Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We got Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We got Air, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. The High Priestess is what? Pisces or Cancer. The Hangman is Pisces for sure. And then we got more Air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Ooh, Divine Feminine, you know what what the hell? All right. So Divine Feminine, you know what I see too? This week, you might have a conversation with somebody. So for example, Divine Feminine, say like you talking to your homegirl or you, whoever this person is. Divine Feminine, say like you talking to this person, you think this person loyal to you or you think this person won't rat on you. Divine Feminine, this person gonna tell on you. So this is like you on the phone, Divine Feminine, you talking to a co-worker, you talking to a family member, whoever this person is. And Divine Feminine, you like, yeah, I'm about to go over John's house and I'm gonna put some sugar in his tank. Divine Feminine, this person gonna tell on you. And they might call the cops on you. Yeah, the 8 of Swords. Divine Feminine, you gonna end up like this. Some type of bold move, you being the Knight of Wands, Divine Feminine. This person gonna tell on you. And Divine Feminine, they did it to you before in the past. So Divine Feminine is somebody that you be chit-chatting with, gossiping with. And you be telling this person your secrets. They gonna tell on you. And Divine Feminine, they might get you arrested. Divine Feminine, I'm also picking up too that you could have let this person in your home. Okay, so Divine Feminine, say like for example, you used to hang around a karmic. And you put this karmic out your life. What this karmic did, this karmic told themselves, Divine Feminine think they gonna get rid of me and block me out of their life. Divine Feminine, say like you was trying to cut ties with this karmic in the past. And this karmic begged you, let me in your house, I gotta pee, or let me come over one last time, this, and that. Divine Feminine, when you let this person in your house, they put like some spyware in your house. So it's like Divine Feminine, no matter what you do, this person see you. Or they know your business. It's like they recording you or they watch you. It's like Divine Feminine, you 8 swords and don't even know it. This person got you like trapped. Or Divine Feminine, something is going on around you and you don't know why. Yeah, this person did something against you, Divine Feminine. Or they doing spell work and they got you 8 swords, Divine Feminine. Yeah, something like that going on. Or this person go tell on you. Yeah, this person trifling. They foul. Divine Feminine, if you like in the midst of a third party situation, Divine Feminine, be careful because this could even be at work. This could even be at work. And it's like Divine Feminine, if you be doing something you ain't supposed to do at work, like, say like Divine Feminine, you go on break and you be like an hour late. But it's like your boss and them don't notice that you be like an hour late from your break. Divine Feminine, this co-worker go on and tell on you. They're going to go tell on you. And Divine Feminine, they going to be like, what happened? This person is shady. It's them telling on you. Divine Feminine, you going to be like this. Yeah, somebody doing something against you, Divine Feminine. But it's like this person smiling your face. Yeah, but they the ones who doing it. Yep. All right, so we got the Page of Cups. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Divine Feminine, this person is going to offend you. And then it's like Divine Feminine, when you get caught out, or it's like this person approaches you like the Page of Cups. They be like, what happened? Why they called you in the office? Why so-and-so left you? Or how so-and-so get your number? Yeah. This person, it's their wish fulfillment, Divine Feminine. Be careful as well, Divine Feminine, because this person could be setting you up as well. So it's like Divine Feminine, this person come to you and be like, guess what I heard? And da-da-da-da-da. Divine Feminine, this person know that when they tell you something, you going to get in that Knight of Wands energy. And it's like Divine Feminine, this person knew you was going to do that. And it's like Divine Feminine, be careful because you might end up in jail. It's like this person know you got a bad temper, Divine Feminine. And they just going to come and tell you something. And they shouldn't have did that. But it's like Divine Feminine, when you get 8 swords, this person be like, what happened? Be careful. And they the one who's setting you up, Divine Feminine. Yeah, they be like, oh, Divine Feminine, what happened? This person ain't no good. Divine Feminine, if this is a lover, he wants to get you pregnant so he can trap you. It's like Divine Feminine, a lover wants to get you pregnant so he can really play mind games with you. Like, if y'all have kids together, this man will really be able to make your life a living hell. Because it's like Divine Feminine, what I see, whoever this karmic is, you broke ties with this person in the past. But it's like they don't, it's like this person is saying who Divine Feminine is. Like, Divine Feminine don't tell me what to do. Like, If I want to be in divine feminine life forever, I fix it to where I'm in divine feminine's life forever. Yeah. So divine feminine, this person probably wants to get you pregnant if it's a lover. And it's like he'll be glad to watch you like this. This man want to see you like this, divine feminine. I also see divine feminine, if you in a relationship with somebody and you cheating on your person, divine feminine, your third party wants to get you pregnant. Just for the hell of it, so he can break up your relationship, divine feminine. This man you're cheating around with, creeping around with, divine feminine, he probably thinks less of you because you're cheating on your main person. This man want to see you like this, divine feminine. Somebody want to see you like this. 8 swords. And it could be because you being a player or something, yeah. Something like that going on. We got the Hermit. So divine feminine, you could be a Virgo, dealing with a Virgo, or you got Virgo in your chart. We got the Wheel of Fortune, Pisces, Sagittarius, and then we got Judgment, Scorpio. So divine feminine, whoever this person is that's gossiping about all your secrets, or it could be several people, divine feminine, doing stuff to you. It could be several people doing stuff to you. But divine feminine, whoever this person is that's in the 7 of Swords, it could be the air sign. It don't have to be. This person, divine feminine, whatever they do against you, this person, this is very thought out. This person went within. Yeah. Divine feminine, you impulsive. You're very impulsive. This person coming up against you is not impulsive. So divine feminine, be careful. Be careful, divine feminine. This person likes when you the Knight of Wands, divine feminine. Because when you get in the Knight of Wands, divine feminine, this person get Hermit. And the Hermit is all about wisdom. The Hermit will trump the Knight of Wands any day, for the most part. So divine feminine, whatever this person is doing against you, and divine feminine, it could be you drinking. Divine feminine, it could be you drinking. This is like somebody that come around you. It's like divine feminine, say like you and this person used to drink together. But it's like divine feminine, this person like stopped drinking. But it's like divine feminine, you continue to drink. But this person is not your friend, divine feminine. Because instead of them saying, divine feminine, I stopped drinking, divine feminine, you should stop drinking too. Or like, chill out. Divine feminine, this person stopped drinking, but they'll still come to your house with like a 6-pack. And just sit there and watch you get drunk, divine feminine. And it's like when they know you drunk, they go off and do stuff against you. Yeah. And then they come back and they be like, well, divine feminine, what happened? Or divine feminine, this man wants to get you high and drunk so he can sleep with you so he can get you pregnant. So be careful, yeah. I see that too. A man wants to get you high and drunk, divine feminine. And then next thing you know, you're going to be pregnant and be like this, 8 swords. Yeah. Something like that is going on. But it's like divine feminine, whoever your opposition is, this person, it's like they kind of like have the upper hand, divine feminine. Let me see. Because divine feminine, I think you the Knight of Wands. And sometimes that Knight of Wands is not a good energy because the Knight of Wands could be like impulsive a little bit. The Knight of Wands could be cocky. So divine feminine, this could, oh shoot. Divine feminine, this could even be a situation. Divine feminine, say like, I'm giving an example. Divine feminine, say like your license is suspended or this person drive to your house and their car is not registered. It's like divine feminine, both of y'all have y'all license, but this person's car is not registered, or divine feminine, you don't have a license or your license could be suspended. Divine feminine, this person come to your house and on purpose, they ask you to go run an errand for them. And it's like divine feminine, while you're in this person's car, it's like they might like set you up, like report their car stolen, or Yeah, because it's like Divine Feminine, you impulsive. The Knight of Wands. But that's what this person wanted. And then you 8 swords, Divine Feminine. You don't know what happened. Something like that. I seen that too. It could be something to do with a car. Because the Wheel of Fortune could be a car. It could be traveling. Or it's like Divine Feminine, this person knew that it's like this person did something to their vehicle. And they come to your house and they do something to their vehicle. But it's like Divine Feminine, this person say, go to the store and get me a drink, or go get some condoms, or... But it's like Divine Feminine, when you get in that car, this person, it's like the wheel or something just fall off. This person doing something to you, Divine Feminine. And they thought everything through. Because they did it to you in the past. And they got away with it, Divine Feminine. So this person think you slow. It's like, yeah, Divine Feminine, you could be a tarot reader. You could be a tarot reader, Divine Feminine. And it's not the fact, Divine Feminine, this person think you slow. I think it's really like liquor involved. Divine Feminine, when you drink or you get high with this person. Something like that. Yeah, something, yeah. But Divine Feminine, in spite of you being delayed, in spite of you being Hangman, Spirit gonna give you a second chance. Whatever this is, whatever this person trying to do against you, Divine Feminine, is not gonna work. We have the Wheel of Fortune here with Judgment. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcanas out here on this board. We got 5 major arcanas out here on this board. So it's like Divine Feminine, this person is aware that your intuition is delayed or your judgment is off. But the Wheel of Fortune is here and Judgment is here. So it's like Divine Feminine, in spite of the High Priestess being delayed, Divine Time is still going to step in. And Divine Feminine, you still going to get a second chance. So it's like Divine Feminine, if this person puts you in like a car and they know the car is like faulty, and like try to get you to get into an accident or something, it's like Divine Feminine, it's not going to work. Or it's like Divine Feminine, this man want to get you pregnant, but it's like you're not going to get pregnant. That's another thing I see too. Divine Feminine, a man is trying to get you high and drunk, and this man want to get you pregnant. But it's not going to work. I see too, Divine Feminine, also what's going on is Divine Feminine, this person this week against you, they're going to up the ante because Divine Feminine, when they offended you in the past, you got away. So this happened in the past, Divine Feminine, when Divine Timing stepped in and you got a second chance. So this person got to make sure when they offend you this week, they got to do hermit. They got to be wise about this because Divine Feminine, this person want to make sure that when they offend you this week, that you don't get away. You don't get out of it. Or something like that. Or if this is a lie, this could just be gossip. The 7 of Swords could just be somebody Divine Feminine, this person is chewing you up, gossiping about you. And Divine Feminine, this person, it's like they want to make sure, Divine Feminine, whatever they do against you this week, you're not going to be able to get out of it. Or people is going to believe their story. It's like this time around, they want their story to stick. Or something like that, Divine Feminine, be careful. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Divine Feminine, it's all right. Whatever this person doing, it's all right, though. Whatever this person doing, it's all right. What's the issue? What's going on with Divine Feminine and the Knight of Wands energy? What's Divine Feminine's issue? What is Divine Feminine doing in that Knight of Wands energy that she shouldn't be doing? Okay, it's saying, Divine Feminine, you play dumb. You play dumb. Pretends not to know what you're asking them. Suddenly turns stupid. So I asked, what's your issue, Divine Feminine? So either you playing dumb, Divine Feminine, when you shouldn't be playing with this person, or Divine Feminine, this person plays dumb and you shouldn't, either way around it, Divine Feminine, you shouldn't play with this person. You shouldn't play with this person, Divine Feminine. Because this person is like, this is stupid. This is dumb. Because it's like, Divine Feminine, this person is like a busybody. They're a busybody. And it's like, Divine Feminine, this person shouldn't even be in your business. Because Divine Feminine, I see you're not in this person's business. But they in your business. And this is dumb. Divine Feminine, keep this person out your energy. Pretends not to know what you're asking them. Suddenly turns dumb. Divine Feminine, if you interacting with a man, leave this man alone. Because it's like, Divine Feminine, it's like Spirit gonna protect you, but Divine Feminine, you might lose. So this could be a situation where, Divine Feminine, you want something from this man. It's like you could be trying to prove a point to this man. But it's like, Divine Feminine, you not realizing once you get intoxicated around this man, he got you. Or something like that. It's like, Divine Feminine, you, Divine Feminine. Something is going on, and it's like, Divine Feminine, I can't put my finger on it. It's, I don't know, some type of game you playing, Divine Feminine. I don't know if you going tit for tat with this karmic, or Divine Feminine, you can be in denial. And you don't want to accept the fact that it's this person coming up against you. But it told me that's your issue in the Knight of Wands. You play dumb, Divine Feminine. So, Divine Feminine, this person is asking you a question. And you acting like you don't know why this person asking you a question. So, Divine Feminine, what I'm picking up is this person is setting you up in your face, Divine Feminine. This person asking you a question, and Divine Feminine, you already know intuitively that this person ain't no good. And it's like, Divine Feminine, when this person asks you a question, that's a dead giveaway that your intuition is correct. But it's like, Divine Feminine, instead of you saying, oh, you get the F away from my house. Divine Feminine, you continue on and interact with this person, and you shouldn't be doing that. Because whatever question this person is asking you, Divine Feminine, that's your intuition telling you, Divine Feminine, they just asked you. So it's like, Divine Feminine, why play dumb? Tell this person to get out your car. Tell this person something like that going on. Yeah, it's like, Divine Feminine, you could, I don't know. That's your issue, Divine Feminine. You playing dumb. Yeah. Something like that going on. Yeah. Oh, boy. Let me see something. And then we got toxic at the bottom of the deck. Unhealthy, bad love, draining. Yeah. What's this person at Seven of Swords coming up against Divine Feminine? What's their issue with Divine Feminine? Okay, so we have buying love. Manipulates with money, keeps you codependent, materialistic. See? Divine Feminine, this person feels as though, oh. Okay. So Divine Feminine, this person think you're like a scammer. That's what this person feels as though you a scammer. And definitely, if you a tarot reader, Divine Feminine, This person either feel as though you're a scammer, like you get paid to do tarot readings, but this person feel as though Divine Feminine, what this person is saying is, how can Divine Feminine be a tarot reader and getting paid and doing readings for people when I know Divine Feminine personally and I offended Divine Feminine and Divine Feminine don't even know it was me? So how is Divine Feminine reading cards for people and getting paid for it? Divine Feminine is a liar. Divine Feminine is not intuitive. Because I did something against Divine Feminine and I got away with it. And I'm about to do it again this week. So Divine Feminine, this person's issue against you is that they feel as though you're buying love. So the other side of this person is jealous of you, Divine Feminine. This person jealous of you. Because it's like Divine Feminine, this person feel as though this person could also be a fellow tarot reader, Divine Feminine. And this person feel as though that you're purchasing your subscribers, you're purchasing views and things like that. This person don't think that you work for your whatever type of success you're getting on your channel, Divine Feminine. This person feel as though you purchased it. So you have to buy your subscribers love or something like that. That's this person's issue with you against you, Divine Feminine. Manipulates with money, keeps you codependent, materialistic. Yeah. Divine Feminine, if you a tarot reader, this person got an issue against you being a tarot reader. This person think you a fraud. Divine Feminine, you could even be having like what you call it when the YouTube readers do like giveaways. This person feel as though you fake, Divine Feminine, and they're offending you. That's this person's issue. They feel as though you're trying to buy love, Divine Feminine. But I don't think you're trying to buy this person's love. I'm picking up Divine Feminine. It's concerning like you doing tarot or your YouTube channel or something like that. You buy love. So Divine Feminine is letting me know your clients, your customers, they love you. They give you attention. But this person feel as though yeah, this person just feel as though your views and subscriptions is not sincere. That's what this person feel as though. So I don't know, Divine Feminine, this could definitely be a lover. And he could be coming up against you. I also just heard Divine Feminine, this lover is also upset because you give more attention to your tarot than him. Divine Feminine, if this person coming up against you is the lover, I think you should be done with this lover because he could be a karmic. And I picked up he a busybody. He a busybody. And that's not good. That's not good for a man to usually women usually fall into that, being a busybody. A man that's a busybody, that ain't good, Divine Feminine. That's not good at all. That's feminine energy. To like a busybody, that energy is very feminine. Divine Feminine. No. I don't know who this person is. It's either a lover or a co-worker or something. But that's their issue against you, Divine Feminine. This person feels as though you buy love. Or this person that's coming up against you, whether they are male or female, this person could be a fellow tarot reader, Divine Feminine. And I'm picking up that you guys, it's like y'all collaborate together. Y'all know each other, Divine Feminine. If you guys are fellow tarot readers, this is like when y'all off camera, y'all go to each other's house, y'all go to the bar, y'all go to the nightclub. Y'all chill together. Or something like that. Divine Feminine, if this person coming up against you is a female, she's jealous of you. This could be a third party, a love triangle. And Divine Feminine, whoever your lover is or your ex-lover is, this woman hangs around you. She smiles in your face. But she feels as though she's a better woman than you. This woman wants your person. Like, this woman feel as though you didn't pull your lover naturally. You buy your lover's love. You buy his love. Or I don't know if your lover could be sleeping with this woman, Divine Feminine. I don't know. All right. What's the tea with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords? What's the tea? Yeah, a player. Yeah. Oh, man. Divine Feminine, if you date a basketball player, somebody could be jealous of you about that. Somebody could be jealous of you, Divine Feminine. If you date a basketball player. And Divine Feminine, if you like dating a basketball player or something, Divine Feminine, I think somebody could have did something to your car in the past, or this person trying to put you in jail or in your life, Divine Feminine. Yeah, they could probably fix it to where if you have a car accident, Divine Feminine, it'll look like an accident. But somebody was tampering with like a vehicle or something. I see that. Intuitively, I'm picking that up. Somebody was tampering with a vehicle. And it could be because it's like Divine Feminine, somebody feel, but it's not true though. Something is unwarranted. Divine Feminine, you could have stumbled across a basketball player. And it's like your friends are jealous and they could be calling you a hoe or something. They jealous of you, Divine Feminine. And it could be your lover as well. It could be like some female friends and your ex-lover. They all mad, Divine Feminine, because you like involved with a basketball player. And Divine Feminine, maybe you drink or you alcoholic, or in the past you used to steal or something. And they feel as though you don't deserve it. Why Divine Feminine meet a basketball player and we didn't? Like something like that going on, Divine Feminine. And these people trying to ruin your reputation. Or cause you like a public embarrassment or something like that. All this drama going on, Divine Feminine, it could be because, Divine Feminine, you could be, whether you're aware of it or not, Divine Feminine, your lover could be a player or your ex a player. Somebody a player. So Divine Feminine, like I said, this could be a situation you talking to your homegirl on the phone, and you could have a boyfriend or your husband, Divine Feminine, and you find out this week that your husband or your boyfriend is cheating on you again. So Divine Feminine, you on the phone talking to your homegirl, and you tell your homegirl, yeah, I'm going to wait till John go to sleep, and I know where him and the karmic be at, and I'm going to go put sugar in his tank. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Divine Feminine, you on the phone running your mouth. This girl who you talking to, Divine Feminine, is going to go back and like tell on you. Or call the cops on you or something. Because you found out your lover was cheating on you. Yeah. She might go tell John. She could be sleeping with John, Divine Feminine. And she gonna call John, be like, yeah, Divine Feminine found out you was cheating on her. And she said she gonna come by your house after 10 o'clock and put sugar in your tank. Yeah, she telling. Or whatever you're saying, Divine Feminine, it's like this person like might call the cops on you. Or something because of a player. Divine Feminine, you might end up in handcuffs because you involved with a player. And then you got a fake homegirl around you. Like, it's a lot going on, Divine Feminine. What's the tea with the 8 of Cups and the Page of Cups? Yeah. Divine Feminine, somebody like being an instigator. Somebody is like smiling in your face, but they being an instigator. This is somebody's wish fulfillment, Divine Feminine, for you to be the Knight of Wands, and then you 8 swords. You don't know what happened. You in jail. You in handcuffs, Divine Feminine. You don't know why so-and-so keep cheating on you. Divine Feminine, this could even be your homegirl gossiping about you to your lover. And that's why your lover keep cheating on you. You don't know what's going on, Divine Feminine. And this person like it like that. Something like that is going on. What's the tea with the 8 of Cups and the Page of Cups? Divine Feminine, it's somebody's wish fulfillment that you be publicly disgraced. You go to jail. You get put in handcuffs. Or for something to keep happening to you, Divine Feminine, and you don't know why. Somebody likes for you to be 8 swords, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, I also see if this is concerning like baby daddy, baby mama drama. Your child's father uses your child. So it's your child, Divine Feminine, that go back and be telling the father stuff. And Divine Feminine, you're unsuspecting of that. You're unsuspecting. It's like your child's father, when he interacts with your child be telling him stuff. And he be doing stuff, Divine Feminine, behind your back or... So like, for example, Divine Feminine, say like you in the past or this week, just out of conversation, Divine Feminine, you interacting with your kids. And you like, John, you tell, maybe one of your kids is named Susie. And you say, Susie, I'm taking you to the mall, something. It's like, Divine Feminine, your child be reporting back to their father or something. That this person is like uses a child. That's how they like be able to offend you, Divine Feminine, and you never know. This Page of Cups could be a child. It's something could be doing with kids too. Or Divine Feminine, somebody, I don't know, Divine Feminine, if somebody had your own child set you up in some type of way or something. But Divine Feminine, whatever this offense is, this person doing against you, they want to make sure, Divine Feminine, whatever this is, that you either don't figure this out or, Divine Feminine, you don't recover from this. They want to make sure you don't recover. Like the last time they did it to you, Divine Feminine, you got a second chance. This person is making sure they went in hermit mode. This is wisdom and knowledge. I don't know what this is. Divine Feminine, this could be a man Googling how to poke holes in the condom, how to do this. This could be somebody going within to get the truth about spell work, death rituals. I don't know exactly what this is. This person is planning against you, Divine Feminine. But they want to make sure it stick, Divine Feminine, that you don't get away. What's the tea with the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups? Yeah, played out. Yeah. Divine Feminine, this person's wish fulfillment, whatever that they like to do against you is getting played out. Divine Feminine, I don't think whatever this person is doing is not going to be successful. It's not. It's not going to be successful. Because the cards just told me, Divine Feminine, that's the tea. That's what you need to know. Whatever this person loves to do against you, their wish fulfillment, it's getting played out, Divine Feminine. It's not going to work. And then we have Mystic Healer in your energy. So, Divine Feminine, I don't know. Maybe this person like to poison you. Divine Feminine, you're going to heal yourself anyway and keep this person out your energy. So, it's like Spirit saying, Divine Feminine, you going to be healed. We're going to heal you again. But keep this person out your home so they don't have the opportunity to poison you. Or something like that. Yeah, either way around it, Divine Feminine, it's whatever type of damage this person going to do this week, Divine Feminine, you're going to be healed from it. Whatever type of damage this person do, you're going to be healed from it. And it might be to the point, Divine Feminine, it's like you didn't even get harmed or you didn't even get hurt. Because healing flows through you this week, Divine Feminine. What's the tea with the Seven of Swords and the Hermit? Yeah, Divine Feminine, I'm picking up heavy. This person smiles in your face. But their issue against you, they feel as though you buy love. So this person feels as though you manipulate people with money. Keeps people codependent and you're materialistic. Yeah. Yeah, fake account, child services. Yeah, Divine Feminine, this person might attempt to call child services on you. Or Divine Feminine, this person might like have your child write up a false statement against you. Something to do with false services, child services. See, I don't know what this is. But Divine Feminine, whatever this person is doing against you, they went and got wisdom and knowledge about it, Divine Feminine. Whatever they're doing against you, this could even be a situation where Divine Feminine, this person went and got a lawyer, like got the facts, or this person did something before Divine Feminine, whatever this person planned on doing against you this week, they planned it. It was planned. That's what the Hermit is about. It's planned, premeditated. And the tea about this person, whatever this is, this premeditation, whatever they planning on doing against you, Divine Feminine, it's about fake social media accounts to spy. Yeah, see, I told you this person, Divine Feminine, this person either placed like some type of spyware in your home, or they're using your child to spy on you for them. But Divine Feminine, you don't think this person is doing this, Divine Feminine, but they are. So you don't think your child's father is using your child, Divine Feminine, but they are. Some type of spyware. Fake social media accounts to spy. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know, Divine Feminine. This could even be... Divine Feminine, it could even be a situation where Divine Feminine, say like your child got like a Facebook account. But it's like their dad has access to your child's Facebook account as well. And it's like, Divine Feminine, your child's father spy on you through your child's Facebook account. Or something like that somebody doing. And then we have child services. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to reporting something, neglect or abuse. That's the tea. Divine Feminine, I also see too, this person might accuse you of harassing their child online. And we know the hell that ain't true. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, this is either a flat out lie. This person could be accusing you, Divine Feminine, of harassing their child online. They're saying, Divine Feminine, you're using a fake account to harass their child. Because Divine Feminine, this person already think you like a scammer. This person think you like a scammer. I see that too, Divine Feminine, but this is like a flat out lie. This is a flat out lie. Divine Feminine, this person might accuse you of, I also see too, Divine Feminine, be careful, because what this person might do is have their minor child contact you, Divine Feminine, to get a tarot reading. So this could be like a 16-year-old kid, a 17-year-old child. And Divine Feminine, if you give this person's child a tarot reading, they might try to take you to court. I see that too, yeah. But it's like on purpose. It's like they setting you up. Yeah. Because you gave a minor a tarot reading. But it's like, Divine Feminine, you didn't know? Yeah, this person might try to bring you to court for that. Or something like that. What's the tea with the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune? And Divine Feminine, this could be your lover's third party. This could be your lover's third party. Divine Feminine, you probably never saw this woman a day in your life, but she know who you is. And she might have her child contact you, Divine Feminine, to get a tarot reading. Her child is a minor, and then they're going to try to bring you to court. Or something like that. What's the tea with the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune? But this, oh my God, this is not going to work. Yeah, crying over you. Sad, her, upset. Yeah. Divine Feminine, this can definitely be the third party as well that's coming up against you. And it's like Divine Feminine, your person is a player. Your lover is a player, whether he your Divine Masculine or not. Your lover could be sleeping with you and this other woman that's coming up against you. Yeah, he's sleeping with both of y'all. That's the T. Divine Feminine. He is going back and forth between y'all two. He is. But what I see is Divine Feminine, if this is a third party situation in love, this woman attempted to break you and your lover up in the past, and it didn't work because your lover was still crying over you. Your lover was crying over you. So Divine Feminine, I don't know. It could have been a situation in the past where this woman could have got pregnant by your Divine Masculine, and she thought that would break y'all up. If he got her pregnant, she thought that would work. But it's like Divine Feminine, she found out you and your Divine Masculine was still involved, even though he got her pregnant. She thought being the other woman would work, but that didn't work. Your Divine Masculine was still crying over you. That's the T. But it was divine timing stepping in. Yeah. This woman did something to you, Divine Feminine, in the past. And this woman, yeah, man, Divine Feminine. I don't know if this is a situation where, oh man, Divine Feminine, this kind of looking like one of your homegirls or somebody you knew, a coworker, was sleeping around with your Divine Masculine behind your back. Your Divine Masculine was sleeping with somebody you knew, Divine Feminine. And this woman would do stuff to you. She probably was doing stuff to your kids, doing stuff to your car. Divine Feminine, this woman, oh man, this woman used to do stuff, the third party. What's the T with the Hangman Judgment? This is trifling out here. What's the T? Yeah, kissing ass. Yeah, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, in the past, whatever this person was saying about you, this person couldn't get your Divine Masculine away from you. Whatever this woman did against you in the past, Divine Feminine, you could have ended up in the hospital. But it was this third party. It was the third party. Whoever this woman is, Divine Feminine, this woman did something against you, Divine Feminine. And your Divine Masculine was like crying over you. Divine Feminine, I don't know if you could have almost passed away. But it's like Divine Feminine, whoever this is, this person takes your intuition as a joke. That's what this is. They take your intuition as a joke. And Divine Feminine, this person not playing. This person not playing. But they can be serious all they want. They can be serious all they want. They can be serious about your demise, Divine Feminine, all they want. It's like Divine Feminine, it's like spirit. This person feel as though they the big bad wolf. They're so angry with you, and Divine Feminine, they're gonna kill you. But it's like Divine Feminine spirit, like, it's like Divine Feminine, your demise. It's like spirit dangle your demise in this person's face. And it's like just when this person think they got you, it's like Divine Feminine spirit not gonna let this person do nothing to you. Whatever this person issue is, they're chasing you. They want to kill you. They want you to go to jail. They want to call child services on you. They want to take your kids away from you. Whatever this person issue is with you, Divine Feminine. It's like Divine Feminine spirit playing with this person like a mouse. This person trying to treat you like you trash, but it's like Divine Feminine, they don't realize. Spirit playing with them. Spirit playing with this person. They think they mad, Divine Feminine. This person think they mad. They ain't mad yet, Divine Feminine. This person could have almost killed you, Divine Feminine. Or your Divine Masculine thought you was dead or something. Yeah. This is like, Okay, for example, I'm going to give you an example of this person. This person don't know how to mind their business. Okay. So, I remember, like, back in the day, I never thought in a million years I would be a tarot reader, right? I never thought in a million years. When I used to be around people that I knew did tarot, I used to just keep my distance. I didn't try to put a death ritual or try to get somebody killed because they did tarot. This person, Divine Feminine, feel as though because you do tarot, it's like they feel as though you deserve to die. This is a busybody. Like a hypocrite. Like something like that. This person is a busybody. It's like Divine Feminine, because you're a tarot reader, this person feels as though you deserve karma. And it's like Divine Feminine, if they have to create karma for you, they will. But Spirit is telling this person, Divine Feminine is not going to get karma, not by you, because you created it. I create karma, not you. Yeah. Something like that going on. But I see it intuitively and I feel it. Spirit is like, it's like somebody think they all that and the Most High sitting there like, you, no. That's what the Most High doing is like, no. You can be mad, pissed off, all you want at Divine Feminine. I'm not letting you do nothing to her. I'm not letting you do nothing to her. Yeah, that's what I see in the cards. Yeah, Divine Feminine, somebody is pissed off at you. They think you a scammer. They think you a liar. They feel as though you're not sincere. But Divine Feminine, that's their opinion of you. That's their opinion of you. This person think you're a scammer and you're a liar, Divine Feminine. But Spirit is telling you, Divine Feminine, do something in moderation. Do something in moderation. And Divine Feminine, whatever this person do against you, you're going to be healed. You're going to recover. Yeah. This person need to go sit down. Yeah, that's what this person need to go do. This person need to go sit down. Because it could be a situation where Divine Feminine, say like you got a drinking problem. And it's like Divine Feminine, when you drink, you talk a certain way or you act a certain way. It's like Divine Feminine, this person is not mature, Divine Feminine. They're not mature. This person don't know how to read in between the lines. This person is not mature. This person is not dealing with a full deck. They're a karmic. They have to be. To be offended, Divine Feminine, this person is basically offended by you. And then on top of that, I think they're like the third party. Wrongfully so, the third party. They could be, I don't know. This person got their nerve. Let me see something. This person, that Seven of Swords, coming up against Divine Feminine, what is this person's issue? What is their issue? What do this person need to know about themselves? Too emotional, yeah, Divine Feminine. Constant strong emotions, mentally and emotionally draining. Yeah. This person is like emotionally immature. That's what this is. So it's like Divine Feminine, this person is emotionally immature. That's their issue. So it's like Divine Feminine, when you do certain things or you say certain things, this person gets highly offended. And they feel as though you deserve to die. Or, not death, but this could even be a situation where Divine Feminine, this person is just not mature. And they're too emotional. So Divine Feminine, for example, say like this person is your Divine Masculine third party. And the third party be in your business so much. Divine Feminine, this could be a situation where this karmic know that you give your kids spankings. And that gets her very emotional. She gets emotional because she feels as though kids shouldn't get spankings. And it's like Divine Feminine, she might try to call child services on you. Yeah, or something like that. This woman too emotional. Whoever this person is, they're too emotional. Divine Feminine, they can't handle you. Because they're immature, so they need to stay out your energy. Because it's like Divine Feminine, you don't deserve karma. You're just a mature adult. You don't deserve karma. You're just a mature adult. And this person childish as hell. And I heard they're a busybody. And now that this card come out, I know they're emotionally immature. This person immature. And feel as though you deserve karma, Divine Feminine. Like Spirit really gonna sit up there and let this person give you karma or successfully dish out karma to you. And Divine Feminine, Spirit know you didn't do nothing. You're just very mature and this person is offended by you. What's the tea with the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and Player? I mean, spill the beans with this. Divine Feminine, yeah, destroyed. Yeah, destroyed. So, Divine Feminine, spilling the beans. This is what this person wanted you to do. This was the plan. Divine Feminine, somebody plotting against you this week. Somebody's plotting against you this week. And this person was hoping that you did this. Be the Knight of Wands. Be impulsive. Make some type of change. Do something. Because you was going to end up like this, Divine Feminine. But spilling the beans is Divine Feminine. That's destroyed. So Divine Feminine, whatever this karmic was expecting you to do, put sugar in somebody's tank. Confront your Divine Masculine. Fight her. Whatever this karmic expected you to do this week, Divine Feminine, is going to be destroyed. Because it's like this person was waiting for you to get in that Knight of Wands energy and for you to play dumb. Somebody wanted you to play dumb. Let them do... Yeah. And Divine Feminine, you was going to be like this. But it's going to be destroyed. Shattered, broken, effed up. Yeah, Divine Feminine, somebody's plans against you this week is not going to work. Spill the tea with, spill the beans with the Eight of Cups, the Page of Cups, and played out. Yeah. Spirit getting tired of this person, Divine Feminine, causing havoc in your life. That's what this is. It's time for healing. It's time for healing, Divine Feminine. And this person is still trying to cause wounds. They're trying to start war with you. They're trying to destroy you, Divine Feminine. But Spirit wants healing for you. And that's what's going to happen for you, Divine Feminine. So, spilling the beans is chill out and attracting. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I think these two cards are saying you can chill out now because you're attracting healing to you. Whatever this mystic energy entails, this mystic healer energy entails, Divine Feminine, this is what you're attracting to you. Not this karma, this karmic plan for you. Because it's like Divine Feminine, a karmic was sitting up there planning karma for you. Yeah, but it's not going to work. Spirit going to heal you. Yeah, because whatever this karmic be doing against you, Divine Feminine, is played out. You're attracting healing. Not some false karma that this karmic feel as though you deserve. This is premeditated. Whatever this karmic was doing against you. Spill the beans with the Seven of Swords, the Hermit, fake accounts, and child services. Yeah, a copycat. Yeah, this karmic, whoever this person is, Divine Feminine, they're a copycat. So, Divine Feminine, this could definitely be your Divine Masculine's karmic, and she wants to be you. Whether, yeah, she a copycat, Divine Feminine. Spill the beans with the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and crying over you. Yeah, toxic. Yeah. Divine Feminine, whoever this person is that's coming up against you, in the past and this week, Divine Feminine, this person was planning something against you. But it's like Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine was still crying over you. That's toxic to this karmic. It's toxic to this karmic. She couldn't stand it, Divine Feminine. She couldn't stand it. She couldn't stand it. She could not stand it. It's like Divine Feminine, even in the past, it's like no matter what this karmic said about you, did against you, recorded you, planted bugs in your house, was watching you, no matter what she did to try to convince your Divine Masculine to leave you alone, it didn't work. And that's toxic to that karmic. She can't stand it. It's like poison to her. Spill the beans with the Hangman, Judgment, and Kissing Ass. Spill the beans. This karmic can't stand it. And Divine Feminine, this week, this karmic want to fix it to where when she do something against you and she bring this accusation to your Divine Masculine, she want your Divine Masculine to leave you alone. But he won't. He won't. And this karmic is for sure that whatever she got against you with your concerning your Divine Masculine, she swear up and down that this is going to be it. I know Divine Masculine going to leave Divine Feminine alone this time when I do this or something. Spill the beans with this. Yeah, schedule, busy, time management, stress, rush. Yeah. Divine Feminine, whatever this karmic, whoever this person or people is, I don't know. I don't know. Divine Feminine, it's like it's telling me in the past, even though your judgment could have been off, Divine Feminine, you could have been drunk. Whatever this is, Divine Feminine, that this karmic did against you in the past, it's like Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine still made time for you. It's like your Divine Masculine kind of felt sorry for you. Because it's like Divine Feminine, in the past, your Divine Masculine was busy with that karmic, but he still made time to kiss your ass. Because this karmic offended you, she did something to you, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, she could have put something in your drink and you ain't know. This karmic did something to you, Divine Feminine. Because it's like your intuition was delayed. You could have died, Divine Feminine. This karmic could have put something in your food or your drink. And it's like your Divine Masculine knew. Or something like that. But Divine Feminine, she felt as though you deserved it. And you didn't, Divine Feminine. Or something like that going on. So I don't know if she might try it again, Divine Feminine, this week to put something in your food or your drink or something like that. This is crazy. But a copycat. That's spilling the beans. Divine Feminine, you're around a copycat. So this copycat is your Divine Masculine's karmic, or this is somebody that smiles in your face, Divine Feminine, and this person hates your guts. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna end it. Divine Feminine, that's what I have for you for this week. This is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. So Divine Feminine, enjoy the week, and thank you.